strips. Yeah, my Supreme 98s, I was 11 and crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger, they matched so perfectly with this new culture. They're trying to call me a democracy rigger. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram, one-on-one cast iron skillet. Way up and raising my price, I'm grateful as ever, cause it took a village. Way up and shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with, not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on a bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight to my Broward headquarters as soon as the weather get colder. 7 consecutive strikes like professional bowler. Fetty the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The Fetty the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it.
Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan. Just shot off a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom.
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Harrison Bader, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. There's a swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. And an easy out to start the game. And here comes Carlos Correa. That one hit to right. Castellanos makes the grab for the second out. Here's Royce Lewis. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
Two down, nobody on. Strike two. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Two out, space is empty.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that just misses.
Well, it's a good pitch there.
2-2 to count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Ah, that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Back here with my pal Singy, showing the slab in today's game. Joe Ryan. What do you have on him, Singy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bader should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Bryce Harper, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. On the ground to the left. Lewis throws to first. And that is the inning. Second inning set to go. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Wheeler back to work. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
In the air, left side. Kepler settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. No score here in the second. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a foul ball. And a quick out, number 1. And here comes Alec Bohm. Down the line. Bader racing after it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
In the air, left field. 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And he pumps it a strike. That's to third. Slings it across. Inning over. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Twins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Good eye in that spot.
Inside.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Castellanos hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Trevor Larnach. Swings through that one for strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Comes up empty.
You know, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Now here is Ty France. Swing and a ball lifted in the air and just foul. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So here's Bader now. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. As we go to the last of the third. This is Bryson Stott. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Lifted in the air, right field. Wallner under it. And there's one down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Fouled off. He was late. Hauls it in, 2 away. Trey Turner at the plate. Fly to left his first time. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out.
He's out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Start of the fourth. Now Correa up to hit. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Lewis swings through it for strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Byron Buxton. Struck out swinging his first time. He was late there. Strike one.
Boom, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Correa, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
No, inside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Fly to left his first time. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A 2-run shot. It's 2-0. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bottom 4, here comes Bryce Harper.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hard hit, right side. Castro sends it to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Grounded out his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third.
He's safe.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Fought off foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
On to France, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back at Citizens Bank Park, this is Willie Castro. Wheeler back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To third. Boom. 1 away here in the 5th. So up next, Trevor Larnach. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Stop. Tosses to first. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. So up next for Minnesota, Ty France. A single his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Out to short. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Correa at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Strike 2. France, the lead runner out at second. Bader at first, 2 out of the inning. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Flying around third is France. 1 run is in there safely, and they lead by 4.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Byron Buxton now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Kepler settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Sliced hard but foul.
You know, these Phils definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Zips it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, those kind of lucky, soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Slings to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and here is Matt Wallner. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Here's the catcher to hit, Ryan Jeffers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. So digging in, Willie Castro, 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Here's a speed threat, Johan Rojas. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Runner takes off. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out. 1 out. Base is empty. Into center. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. France. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach. Swings through that one.
0-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Ty France will hit next. He's 2 for 2. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jose Ruiz. He's into the game with the bases empty. Line drive, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Bader now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here's Carlos Correa. And there's a foul ball. France off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss.
2 is the count.
And that one ripped to left. Kepler makes the play, and that's the third out. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Swings through that one for strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Tosses to first, and Castellanos is out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's carrying. And that is gone. That one felt good. And they cut it to the lead. It's 4-1. One down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ryan, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Now batting Max Kepler. And foul ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up. But
gets it to first, and that ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to begin the eighth. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Ruiz back to work. Rip to short. Turner with the throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. He's already homered in this game. Ruiz with a move to first. Tag and they got him. Buxton picked off. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the eighth. Chopper to second. Stop. Whips it to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Bottom of the eighth, and now it is JT. Real Muto.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Now a check swing, but he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
And he deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Real Muto gets his lead at first, nobody out. Left field. Bader makes the grab, one down. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. On a second, they get one. What a double play that was. Inning over. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now Ryan Jeffers. Carlos Hernandez will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
0-1.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So up next, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Foul ball there. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 outs. That misses. Now 1 and 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 9th. And we're back. Here's Trey Turner. That one out to right. Wallner makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. He's 2 outs away. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
The Twins leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1's the count.
He swings and fouls one off. This could end it. Well struck left field. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.